Hi, my name is Anthony Wanjogu, born in Kenya, came here 30 years now. This is Edgewood town. I moved to Edgewood about 10 years ago, and I have lived here mainly for ministry. Our church had a vision to come this side of town and start a church campus and a non-profit in this neighborhood. It's a small town of about 25,000 people. It's in the county, Harford County, which is about 20 miles north of Baltimore. So a small town within a suburb, and the town usually is marginalized. So most of the struggles in the county are found on this side of town, which is Edgewood. So you see this highway, Route 40 crosses east and west. And as you know, the history of USA, you cross a highway and life changes, housing changes, crimes go up, unemployment go up. So one reason and one of the prayer items that led us to come here is right over here. There's a basketball court, and it's like a stronghold of gangs or families or communities. Like the community this side don't like the community that lives this side. And that tension would come at the basketball court to a point of violence and gun violence and all that. And all that would cause a lot of trauma and a lot of stigma and a lot of bad name. But all that just didn't happen. It's because most of the devalued homes are this side. Right over there is a new grocery store. We've stayed for over 6-7 years in this location without a grocery store, a true food desert. And that's because of crime, and they blame it on crime and robbery and all that. But still, when there's no food here, people are forced to go across town to look for food. So the book about trench theology really talks about crucifixion of people and communities and resurrection. And this grocery store right here is an example of just that. Lack of food for a while, and then somebody says, okay, I'll go there, and that's where I will put my grocery store. So I work right there. We have a community center and a church campus where we meet as a church, and a community center that does different programs. We've been here 13 years, just helping children and families and making family bond and community bond. Some of the uniqueness of Edgewood is small. Yes, there's some not good things, but there's a bond. There's a unity. There's a feeling like they don't like us, so let's do what we can to help ourselves and to improve our own situation. So it has a community feel in it that is very, very unique. It originally was created to be like a walking town, but that has changed. So we have a few stores, not big businesses. You won't find Starbucks here and good, fancy, wholesome food stores in this neighborhood. But people take care of each other. People bond, including part of the bad things that happen over here. So I love Edgewood. It's unique. It has a military base that was one of the original military bases in the country, connected with Aberdeen Proving Ground. So this part was considered far enough from the capital of DC. That's why they put a military base. And Edgewood military base is right here. There's a train station. Maybe 30 years ago, all these were farms. And the railway station connected farmers and the rest of the country. And slowly development started to come. Some of the original homes that were built over here are depreciating and have lost value, and nobody's taking good care of them. And that's where things start to deteriorate and violence comes in, drugs come in, and all that good stuff. And services lessen from the county and all that. So I love this place. I've prayed for Edgewood for many years. I've been here. I feel at home. The most diverse, most internationals in this county live in Edgewood. But the rest of the county, this side of the county, is more white middle class. What else do I say? It's a suburb, and this is a small town. It's not a municipality. It's just a town and not incorporated yet. That has its good and its bad. So it has less taxes. It's more affordable. Attracts people to start life here, whether they're internationals or they're coming from big cities. Chicago, Baltimore, DC, New York. All people starting from scratch will end up in Baltimore because it's affordable. But that affordability keeps it less sometimes than the suburbs that are created and built to make it harder for people to come start life here. Thank you, and I hope to hear from you soon. Anthony, bye.